Good morning, counsel. Which case?
May I call Ms. Ferriter on page 5, Tracy Ferriter?
Okay. All right, we're here on State versus Ferriter status check. So what's, Mr. Shiny, you're here in front of me again, so what's the status of your representation?
And I apologize if the court thought I was playing games in December 15th. I was recently retained within 36 hours. I did not have discovery. I understand the posture of the court continued the case. And I didn't file a press because I wanted to be open with the court and tell you when I think it can be ready. And if the court's okay with that, great. If not, that's also great. I'll back down. After reviewing the discovery the last couple of weeks, I think I can be ready in July. I know I can be ready in July. If that's acceptable, great. If not, that's also fine, Judge. Either way.
All right, State, take any position?
The state would object to July, Your Honor. I think that's excessive. This case was tried in October, more than 6 months for a case where all depositions have been done and the case has been tried effectively the entirety of the case. We don't think that, I think that's an excessive amount of time. It would be almost a year, 9 months for the victim since they had to testify before. And so we would object to that long of a continuance.
I consider it excessive, but I'm not going to set it earlier than that because I don't want any due process issues or appellate issues going up on Mrs. Ferriter being pushed unnecessarily to trial prior to her new counsel being able to be ready. So I'm going to set it, special set in July. Give me a Friday for large panel jury selection in July.
July 12th, Your Honor.
All right, July 12th be large panel jury selection, 100 jurors. And then what's the dates of the trial that will run after that?
July 15th through the 19th. I mean, how many days do they need for the trial?
It's 5 days.
Yeah, July 15th.
Well, it'll run from the Friday through the next Friday. It's a total of 6.
Including jury selection.
Okay.
Your Honor, maybe a little bit longer. I do plan on listing witnesses that were not listed in the
All right,
previous.
so just reserve on my calendar for the following 2 weeks so that we've got enough time reserved for the case. All right.
July 12th through the 26th.
All right. Okay, and I will set a final plea conference 30 days prior to that, so give me a date in June.
June the 10th.
All right, June 10th, it'll be set for final plea conference. Anything else I need to address or set prior to then?
Thank you, Judge. The only thing I want to advise the court, I am going to be listing a lot of witnesses that were not previously listed. If somehow the state asks for a continuance and the court grants it, the month of September, I'm not available. I just wanted to let the court know. But I am available.
I suspect the state, they're beating the drums to move this case to trial very quickly, so I think they'll respond. I don't think there's going to be a need for a continuance.
Scheduling order, though, limiting when they can list witnesses by?
Yeah, I mean,
List all witnesses within this.
I'm going to require that there is going to be a scheduling order because I'm going to head it off at the pass, any risk of continuance on either side. So how quickly can you have your list of witnesses, Mr.
30
Shin?
days.
All right, 30 days, no later than 30 days of witnesses are to be listed, and they're to be scheduled for deposition no later than 15 days after. That doesn't mean the deposition has to occur, but the two parties have to have met and agreed on the deposition schedule so that depositions can be completed prior to the scheduled trial start time. All right, 30 days for witnesses and 15 days thereafter to make sure the schedule's in place. All right, anything else?
I'll file my press this morning, Your Honor.
Okay, all right, thank you. All right, good enough.